All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh.
Allah.
Going to give double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect, northern his gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat, ever it may be. We're the brothers here at the Great Millstone, Kansas City branch, coming to you week in and week out with another lesson, another sit-down title that this selection was set up to cause division and really a distraction or a pump fake. As we know that Donald Trump, which was the 45th president of the United States, now he's the 47th president of the United States, which this is basically his second term, has won the selection, or he was selected by the elites roughly 2 nights ago. And now the whole entire country is going batshit crazy because, you know, they believe in a system that's already rigged to have certain events to transpire. See, and this was a whole pump fake because the whole time him and Kamala was having this so-called debate when Kamala knew she wasn't going to get in there in the first place, but that was just a deterrent to get people emotionally involved in it, because they understand when people thrive off emotions, or when they lock into the emotions, you can't think soundly or rationally. You're not able to rationalize things in your mind, man. So she was just set up to get you people all caught up in the notion of pro-rights, pro-abortion rights, what else? Fucking women's rights, fucking all types of wickedness, man, all right? And basically pro-choice, which a lot of you women voted for her based on a simple fact to unalive your kids, which is very stupid, in my opinion. That's no reason to want to elect somebody to give you the right to be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not, it's pro-life, it's something
Promiscuous.
Not that. It's about
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice, that it's something dealing like with the kids and shit like that. I keep using it, but I always forget the word. Not pro-life, but basically, you know, so they can do whatever they want to do with their bodies, man. And ultimately, women voted for her because they wanted to basically unalive their kids and basically just be rebellious. And that was the whole emotional sentiment behind it. But Donald Trump was really the man that they wanted to put in there because he's the charismatic leader, okay? And he's the one, through the Spirit, Lord's will, is the one to bring in his new world order. Now, this is a video I was watching earlier from one of the elder Yashawamba, and it's a post from Twitter from Just a Thought. And it says, the Trump psyop is so multi-layered and undeniably genius. Now, if a brother can look up what the word psyop means and get the definition, and we can go into it. But a psyop, a psychological operation, pump fake, right? It says the establishment has successfully conditioned both parties to focus on Trump for all the wrong reasons, because the talking point of Donald Trump is that he's a racist, he's a bigot, he hates women, he's going to do away with abortion rights, he's going to do away with women's rights. And Trump never said none of that shit. Because remember, Trump was pro same-sex marriage. Okay, he actually had in his first term, he actually approved of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was never with taking away rights and women's choice and all that shit. That was all bullshit. But they used certain talking points to get you people up in a frenzy, to get you to generate an emotional response so they can catch you off guard with this shit. Because it says he is not Hitler like Democrats think, and he's not a savior like Republicans think, but he is very convincing. It says he is very convincing, consuming, in a charismatic actor who will absolutely be selected this election so he could continue to distract supporters on both parties. Meanwhile, the technocrats, because we know that this is going to be a technocracy dealing with the institution of AI and the mark of the beast and everything becoming digital, which is a technocracy, and global cabal who fund them will move forward with implementing all of the policies we've been successfully distracted from. It says they will end the Fed and replace it with the CBDC, which we affectionately believe will be some form of the MOTB. So that's the true agenda at hand, okay, to bring everybody under one world government. But in order to do that, you have to distract people, because if they came out and mentioned just that, people wouldn't go for it. So they had demons like Kamala to come out there and push this whole pro-life, pro-choice, you know, you can kill your babies and this, that, to get an emotional response from people. And ultimately, our people, mainly you stupid women out there, you fell for the pump fake. Because some way, somehow, Jake is the problem, or Jake is to blame for this bitch not getting selected when it was never in the cards for her to get selected.
Jake me. Jake
Yeah.
me.
Remember, she just entered the race, what, 4 months ago, if that? And this is like a handful of times you've seen her since she was VP. You ain't really seen her like that. So she was nowhere in hell or no way present to win this election. It was all a pump fake, man. But somehow you Israelite men, you Jake men are the problem. When she only won 12% of the Jake vote. So
Yeah, I was
make
gonna
that
say
make
like 80% of Jakes still ended up voting for her. So you got to be a sorry sack of shit, excuse my French, to need that percentage of a vote of any demographic, and then you still lose. So they basically need 95% from Jake for them to keep winning. You know?
yeah. But then they found out 53% of Latins voted for this motherfucker. Then you had 50% white and then other ethnicities. But yet nobody blames them. So now you have this big frenzy of these women and these people crashing out on TikTok, on social media, talking about how much they hate men. They're gonna withhold the pussy, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? All
yeah.
this other folly. And I'm just like, man, you can't make this shit up. But these people are under a strong delusion, man. It's really witchcraft, bro. That's like y'all ever played that game? Y'all ever noticed like if y'all when y'all brothers was kids and y'all remember how we used to line up at the rate at the line and we say go and then everybody go, but you pump fake everybody, motherfuckers down the road. They basically pointed and everybody looked that way. Now the problem is over here, but yet everybody thinks that it's this and it's that, which is gonna catch everybody off guard. Because now what about the border crisis, man? Okay, with that whole uh what is it called, the Immigration Enemies Act of 1798, which basically puts the power in the hands of the government to shut down any form of truth, and they can declare martial law off that. Because I don't know if you brothers paid attention, but now in Philly, New York, Chicago, and various states around the country, they're basically protesting this dude Trump now, man. They want his ass out of there. And remember, he stated that he was gonna have his patrols to take people up out of here and deport their ass, man. Which that's not gonna go without military intervention. So he's gonna have to use the military to do that, man. And in the process, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, hey, that's basically martial law right there. That's great wrath. And that's what's getting ready to happen in America, wherever you black bitches are fucking mad at niggas that looked out for you and voted for this bitch, man. So you people are fucking through, man, to say the least. All right. So anyway, anybody got a preset? We kick it off with a preset. Matter of fact, somebody get that definition of psyop
Kind of,
and break it down.
Yeah.
kind of got a piece up in that definition.
I
Okay,
got the
bring the definition
definition
out.
for you.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Merriam-Webster for PSYOP. It says PSYOP is a military operation aimed at influencing the enemy's state of mind through non-combative means.
Yep.
Second definition. It's a second definition, someone or something used by the government to influence the population's opinions and attitudes.
Yep. So everybody is swayed by this narrative of this pro-choice shit. Like, how stupid can you be to select somebody that has no policy, okay, that has not given you any footing to believe in? The economy is jacked up. They didn't give you any type of semblance of hope, but yet they say, well, you can go down there and do away with your kids if you want to. That's a stupid reason I want to vote for somebody, man. To show you how fucking stupid you people really is.
Yeah. And the fact that this mind control is so powerful that it's splitting families apart, man. You
Exactly.
know, being honest, my mom and my sister was not fucking with me yesterday because I was making jokes. You know, I was laughing about this shit. But these people are under that witchcraft, or these people are under these psyops so deep that they take this shit to heart.
Yeah. Yeah. And this that completely divided the country. Now you got people doing damage control saying, wait a minute, this ain't black men fault. Black men, they redacted on how they felt to support Keisha, and Keisha still don't give them credit for that. But it's so funny though, because you know, we just seen your mother this weekend, you know, when we had to do what we had to do, and you know,
Yeah.
she was cool, she was nice. They watch the videos, they know who we are, they know our stance on things, but yet the spirit of the Lord is not clicking with these people because they're overly invested in this place, man.
Yeah.
My mother called me yesterday, and I called her back, and then she picked up the phone like, you called, and she said I called you by accident, but she was so fucking drunk and out of her goddamn mind. And I was like, I just hung up the phone. I'm like, I can't do this with you right now. I can't do it because
Yeah.
people are feeling that heat, man. They have no hope,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
this is getting ready to catch them off guard, man.
Yeah. Hey, they was mad at me because I sent them this picture. Hey, Trump with Jesus.
So you
Yeah,
troll.
y'all absolutely right. That psyop. This is basically proof that it worked because there was news about a couple of one of them dude was a Mo. He took his own self out.
Mm.
Yesterday over the news. You know. So anytime you got this many people invested over people that has no track record of ever listening to any voters or any constituents or anything, yet they're that emotionally invested to the point they want to take themselves out. That's how you know the witchcraft is working. You know.
I got a precept that kind of goes into this whole mindset that side.
Con.
The book of Proverbs 29,
You breaking up, you breaking up. Your connection
people
breaking up. Yo, what's up? I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you might want to connect the Wi-Fi out because it's breaking up.
Salakia.
Are you good, bro?
This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So people are mourning right now because the wicked bearing rule. So they're coming up with all these psyops and fucking with people's mind. You got everybody all jacked up because they gradually, conditionally program people to accept, the whole pro-choice shit. So you got a vast majority of the U.S. that's for pro-choice, and then you get somebody in office that's going to be basically they feel against those type of rights. They losing their minds, man. And you
Well,
also they conditionally program to accept, the alphabet community over time. So Trump isn't for all that shit. So now you have the masses that supported all that. They going crazy, which is exactly what the elites want.
well, to add to your point, brother, those are emotional talking points. But Trump is for it. He was never against it. Why would the devil be against some wicked? He's totally with it, but they're pushing the narrative like he's against it because of certain things he stated. Remember, he never said that they couldn't unalive their kids. He just putting it back in the position of the state to have immunity over it. So, it's going to be up to the state. You know what I'm saying? He's not condemning same-sex marriages or any of that shit, but people are so fucking brain dead to the point they don't even listen to policies. They just listen to talking narratives of both sides, and they're taking what they want to take from it because people is entitled, man. Okay, pro-life, pro-choice, like to the point you're mad at Jake because basically you want to unalive your kids, man. I mean, that's a dumb reason to, and I'm gonna say it again, to vote for somebody, man. This is how that you know that you people are fucking stupid. And we got videos that we're gonna play to show you the division that this is causing America, because this sets up a civil war scenario perfectly, man. Okay, with the Palestinians and the migrants, and even the tension between Jake and Keisha, because I mean, Keisha, she ain't really fucking with Jake right now, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like straight up, I went to the store yesterday, and I mean, it's like ain't nobody fucking with each other, bro. People were depressed and down and
Yeah.
mad,
Yeah.
and especially these liberal women, man.
Yeah.
So
And that's mostly in these cities, in these metropolitan areas, because those are mostly liberal. Even though Missouri and Kansas are red conservative states, here in the city, this is a hub for liberalism.
yep, yep. This is why they set up Democratic leaders in these metropolis, because everybody is concentrated in, and this is where the most people are at, and that way they can influence people, man. You know. I got a quick precept, and then brothers want to get some videos, we can. But this is the book of Psalms 52, and I'm gonna start at verses 2, and it says, "The tongue devises mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully." All right, and this whole thing is based on deceit, because going back into this letter here, it says, "Meanwhile, technocrats and global cabal who fund them will move forward with implementing all of the policies we've been successfully distracted from." Because right now, nobody's thinking about the CBDCs, nobody's talking about the economy, nobody's talking about World War III. They're pissed off at each other because this bitch want to unalive her baby, and Keisha just mad because the fact that a fucking woman didn't get selected. That's really what it's about, because they don't care about the economy or anything like that. They don't care about the high ass rents and the inflation. They just mad because a fucking bitch didn't get selected. And on top of that, Keisha wants the immunity to do wickedness without any accountability, man. As if these women don't have enough liberty as it is, you know? But it says here they will end the Fed, replace it with the CBDC, and they will control the borders with biometric surveillance, which will delegate all to 50 states, right? It says they will implement a voter ID that will become your digital ID, and they will present everything app, and that will manage your social credit score. So while everybody is bickering and fighting and getting pissed off at each other, this is really the plan for Trump, man. All right, Trump is fully with this shit. Look at his
Yeah.
cabinet. Look at, he got Elon Musk on his side. Come on, man.
And that was
Neuralink,
one of his talking points.
yeah,
One of his talking points was controlling the border.
yep.
But that's how Esau plays it. Because we always know this man runs by problem, reaction, solution. He gonna have all three. So he let you niggas get old ass creepy Joe in there. That nigga opened up the border. Then you done got a whole bunch of a whole bunch of Jakes, wicked Jakes in this country, fucking shit up. And now what's the solution? You niggas gonna do whatever. You niggas gonna agree to whatever, man. Because guess what? The white man said so. Because you want safer communities.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all would go ahead and and play some of the videos. Start at the very first one at the top, and we're gonna kind of go through some of them and just show you how ridiculous this is, because clearly this is a division, and Yahweh Shai said it. He said if a country or a nation is divided by civil war, it won't stand. And right now,
I got
everybody is
that.
down the middle. Okay.
You on mute, your rock. Yeah, there you go.
Graphics for the exit poll. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I saw the demographics for the exit poll.
Hurt, absolutely hurt. That was the first one.
But when you look at it, brother, it's like, why? Like, what's so the big deal about it? Like, but these people are really they're under a spell, man. These people are fucking gone.
Yeah. They're like realizing like their world is crumbling, but they don't even realize it ain't even really got started yet. You know, like they're just getting a glimpse of what could happen, and they bugging the fuck out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I'll play the next one. This one a little longer.
All the black people voting for Trump have one like major thing in common: no education, no higher education whatsoever, not completed, and well, you're already starting this video off wrong. I just voted for Trump, and I have a degree in finance, and I got my degree in finance while playing football at the school you support. But I'm gonna let you continue. And education ain't everything, but it's a lot. Coming from someone who has an education, it's overrated. In many cases, it is highly overrated. But anyway, she was saying, ask a black man why he's voting for Trump, and he gonna say something dumb like, he's helping the economy, but when you ask him to expand, like that's the end of it. He's helping the economy. How? And they can't say nothing else. Well, I'm glad you asked. There are a multitude of ways he helps the economy. One way is by decreasing regulation. The less regulation you have, the more businesses can actually produce. Meaning they're not paying as much money for regulatory burdens. They're not waiting on the regulators to stamp a bunch of paperwork that could take them weeks at a time. Nor are they paying the same amount of fees and penalties from regulators. So he wants to decrease regulation. He wants to increase our oil and gas production. Here are some things that require oil and gas in their production. Or they have petroleum in their base materials. Plastic water bottles, toothbrushes, clothing, chewing gum, detergents, deodorant, lip balm, makeup, plastic bags, sunglasses, candles, dish soap, tires, shampoo, credit cards, hand lotion, electrical cords, eyeglass lenses, furniture upholstery, medical supplies. This isn't even talking about vehicle manufacturing or home construction. Vehicles, you have the plastic components, you have the tires, you have the paint and coatings, you have the fuel and lubricants, you have the foams and upholstery, you've got electronics. All of those use petroleum in some way or have petrochemicals. When it comes to home construction, you've got insulation, piping, roofing materials, paints and varnishes, flooring, windows and doors, structural adhesives, appliances, and electronics. So the higher oil and gases, the more expensive those things are. Now, that's not even including the oil and gas it takes to actually physically get the materials
Stop that.
to the plant or
That's enough of that. The point about it is, you made a mention that everybody that voted for this dude Trump was uneducated, but everybody that voted for this chick Kamala don't know anything about politics. Like, policy was not even on. Or if you ask anybody about policy, they couldn't even tell you what it was. Right. So basically, you got all this pro-right shit. Like, it's something called "My Body, My Choice." Mute that, Bubba Michelle.
Come on.
My Body, My Choice, right? And this is actually in Wikipedia. It says, "My Body, My Choice" is a slogan describing freedom of choice on issues affecting body and health, such as body autonomy, abortion, end of life care. Wow. Now, in the Bible, you had women that damn they wanted to give up the spirit if they couldn't birth children. That was a shameful thing if a woman couldn't bring forth a life. But this day and age, it's completely the opposite, which shows you that Esau has turned everything upside down. But it says the slogan emerged around 1969 with feminists defending individuals' rights of self-determination over their bodies for sexual, marriage, and reproductive choices. Right, reproductive rights. That's what I was trying to say. Reproductive choices as rights. So basically, if she feels some type of way, she can go and unalive your kid, but you as a man don't have the right to walk away from your kid if it's a financial burden, right? Which shows you how fucking hypocritical it is. And then they want to bring the whole grape thing. Okay, let's talk about grape, right? It is what, 2 to 3% tops that women that get grape have 1A7, abortions or whatever. 3%. So that's not a basis to have that particular choice or right on a ballot for it to be validated for people to go for that. That's just an excuse. What Keisha and what you women do and what you feminists do, you don't want the responsibility of making ruinous choices. So basically, you want to make ruinous choices without repercussions, and that's just what the fuck it is. Okay, you can hide behind being raped and this and this and this and that, but I don't know if I've never met a modest woman that ever got grabbed up and taken against her will.
Yes, and that's a beautiful point you made out going into the ancient world, because that was Samuel's mother in the Bible. She would get ridiculed because she was barren at the time. So the fact that she couldn't have kids was shameful unto her, man.
Mm-hmm.
And now y'all fighting for these rights. And like you were saying, it's not a matter of getting raped to do the 1A7. It's the matter of fact of you want multiple dicks. And guess what? You want raw multiple dicks. Not only that, you want raw multiple dicks to bust inside you. And you want the ability to sleep with these dirty ass niggas and let them bust inside you and on Sunday, and then you can go to the 1A7 clinic on Friday and get rid of the problem, quote unquote, Yeah. Because really, if I could add up, because really these women want to be men because they know that men have the ability to sleep with multiple women, but they think they can sleep with multiple men. It don't work like that.
Well, the apostles always went into, they said it's something called penis ivi. They want that full autonomy, bodily autonomy, man. Because, men and women have different types of autonomy, right? Men can kind of go, because we're leaders, we can do things that women can't do. You know what I'm saying? Women have autonomy in the house, in the kitchen, to do as they please with it, as long as it's in order, over the kids, as long as it's of the father's approval. Men, we have the autonomy to rule the world, man, and that's not given it to them. And that's the problem. Like you said, man, they want to be able to live and make ruinous choices without any repercussions. So that's why you got this big division going on, man. I mean, bitches are crashing out. But it says here, the slogan has... Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say they use that buzzword a lot called bodily autonomy as well, because that goes into the same thing, along with reproductive rights, which is demonic because it has nothing to do with reproduction. It's the opposite of reproduction, But they use that term to try to guilt you and turn everything upside down on you. But our brother's got it.
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah 25:7, and it says here, and he would destroy in his mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all the nations, right? And that covering cast is this deception. Because like we said, this whole selection was nothing but a pump fake, man. Okay. It was never Kamala's and her will to win the election. That was all to get an emotional response out of you people, man. And they got that out of you. So now you're open for the taking. Because when they implement these plans that we mentioned, you ain't gonna know whence it come. You're gonna fall right into it because everything is gonna be so chaotic based on stupid ass talking points, man. I mean, why are we even arguing about a bitch deleting it? Like that shouldn't even be an art. That should be common sense not to do something like that, man. But if somebody deletes your ass, you want to call them a bigot or a male chauvinist or whatever the hell you want to call them. It's just always a double standard with these people. This is why, like the brother Todd said, he said, you know what? When Trump give the cops full immunity to start opening up on you, people, good for you, man.
Yeah,
That's the best thing that can happen for you niggas is for the fucking white man come and gun your ass down in the middle of the goddamn road, man.
that's
And
right.
on top of that, Obama had fucking full immunity. Why you think more niggas got unalived on Obama's watch than any other presidency, man?
Yep, yep. Being honest, we happy with this result because Trump even talked about bringing back them fucking guillotines, man. And we know that's part of biblical prophecy, so we know we closer to the end than ever, man. Fuck what you bitches is crying about. This shit about to get
Uh,
real.
and he said it a few years ago. He said during his administration there will be a biometric a tracking system, roughly paraphrasing. So he's that guy that can bring in the MOTP too. So hey, we all for it.
Hey, brother, because when he talking about that immigration shit then, wasn't he?
Yep, yeah, he was. So yeah, that's when he made that statement. He was talking about the borders and shit like that. He said during my administration there will be a biometric entry exit visa tracking system. That's what he called it. So
Hey, you
hey,
you quoted that shit verbatim, bro. He did say that. I couldn't even
yeah,
remember that, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
God.
Hey, so it's a prophecy is beautiful, man. We living in times of seeing the Lord's judgment, and really, with the reason why you guys can understand why we happy because we understand the promise of the kingdom. The more and more this shit goes down, the more this world goes in turmoil, and that once that third war hit and that MOTP come, that means we about to get out of here. We're tired of this place, man.
that's right.
God. All right, brother. Y'all brother got some presets. Let them roll, and we can just play through these videos. I kind of want to keep this a little bit under an hour. It's a lot of information we can really go into, but
Oh, we already at 30.
yeah, we are at 30 minutes, and we ain't really got.
I had one.
Go ahead.
This Matthew 12:25, and Yahweh Shah knew their thoughts and said unto him, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every house or city divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Y'all brothers got it. Y'all break it down.
Yeah, division. It's basically division, like we're saying now. Like this country is more divided than it ever was just a week ago now, because of stupid talking points based on narratives. And you niggas don't know nothing about economy. You don't know nothing about anything. You don't know how economy works. You don't know how. You don't know nothing, man. You just go off what the hell you're told. All right, this is bigger than just some bitch unaliving her kid. It's deeper than that. This is a whole agenda at hand. All right, and they're getting ready to collapse this system. I was just looking at the news a minute ago, and the slogan was that, and this is from Putin or the Russian. They was like, "Look, a new world order is being implemented right in plain sight," and that's what this is all about. Cotton Swab said it. He said, "Look, in order to bring in a new world, we got to break down the old one through cyber attacks, particular attacks, war, financial collapse. Everything is happening according to schedule, man. And that's what it's all about. Why you people are arguing over fucking grits and sugar. It's bigger than that, man. All right. But go ahead, brother. You play those videos, man, if you got to. Yeah.
Let that Indian woman playing black bamboozle y'all if y'all want to. I'm telling you, I might tell you a joke, but I will never tell you a lie. Y'all let that Indian woman playing black bamboozle y'all if y'all want to. Baby, I was already not voting for Kamala. When I tell you I will vote for the lizard outside my house before I vote for that lady, I am not an idiot. I don't care nothing about her coming around black people talking black. Talk to me how you talk to your Indian mama and daddy. Don't come talking to me saying fo if you do not talk like that around your Indian mama and daddy. I don't care nothing about that. But let me show y'all what I just heard, baby. The dictatorship y'all think y'all running from. Baby, y'all are running straight into. They've already been dictating over your life. That's the crazy part. For the last 4 years, they've been dictating over your life. Y'all just too silly to see. Among everybody in the community, and just because you legally possess a gun in the safety of your locked home doesn't mean that we're not going to walk into that home and check to see if you're being responsible and safe in the way you conduct your affairs. Come again, say who?
Hey, yo, Rob, pause that real quick. Now, peep this, right? When they brought that out, she mentioned about the whole gun shit, right? Now, Esau got on 10 about that because they was like, wait a minute, they're getting ready to implement a gun buyback. She mentioned that, but then when everybody got on her ass, she got quiet about it. And she was like, well, I own a gun. I'm not going to take people's guns. She hushed on that talking point. But the minute she gave her speech, her concession speech, she brought that shit up again about gun violence. So you see how they playing with you people? They saying one thing and then they saying another thing. They saying that, but they give you this. Got you people all over the fucking place doing flips through hula hoops, man, to try to figure shit out when the problem is really right in front of you, man. It's Esau.
Yeah.
Both sides of them are working against you, Jakes, man. Against you people, period.
Yeah. Because on that sound bite, it was kind of hard to hear, but I watched the video before. They had got Kamala saying that it's okay to have a gun, but that don't mean that we won't go into your house and make sure that that gun is used safely.
Exactly. Meaning you ain't supposed to have it. I mean, we gonna take it from you. Because they already know they've done it, during the time of the Third Reich. They understand that once you disarm citizens, then that's when the takeover can come. They ain't really found out how to do that yet because, like I said, Esau ain't giving up his weapons. But overall, they getting ready to lock you people back down, and you getting ready to see some shit, man. The way you reacted over this demon not getting in office, you people are getting ready to really lose it, man.
Yeah, because what else does that mean? It ain't like people firing a gun inside their house. What you coming inside to check for safety for? The gun either sitting there or it's not.
Okay. Reset real quick. Isaiah 30:1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And like we said, it just Jake wanted to be in rebellion. Like I said, Keisha been liberated. The feminism movement has been since the 60s or some shit, 60s, 50s or something like that. It's been well over 60 some years, and you women have been given the liberty to make ruinous choices, and you haven't gotten judged for it. So what more do you fucking want, man? It's time for you to humble down, man. And a lot of you gonna get humble because, like we said, when they crash this system and they start going door to door and locking you niggas up, hey, don't say you weren't warned. Because Esau is getting ready to unalive a lot of you black women, man. And a lot of you black men too, because you niggas that voted for Trump, you just as dumb as the left side, bro. Left wing, right wing is all part of the same bird, bro. Same system.
John. A lot of niggas is looking for answers, man. A lot of niggas is wondering what do we do now? Well, you should have been seeking Yahweh Shemi outside this whole time.
Well, we got the answer for that. Let's get that real quick in Ecclesiastes 12:1. Somebody want to pull that, and somebody get Sirach 5:7. There's an answer to that. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Come draw near to him while he is near. The prophets are out here speaking. I mean, videos are coming out constantly, going into information about how things are going to transpire before it transpires. You know,
Real quick, Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in.
you got it out.
Well, yeah, man, because ultimately there is a spirit of confusion that's on this planet Earth because okay, people are familiar with Trump, but people don't know how Trump is gonna come. He's what you call a wild card. You can't really predict this man's actions because he's proved himself to say all type of wild, outlandish shit. And guess what? He's already proven that he don't fuck with niggas, man. All right. So you niggas thought, first of all, you niggas thought Hillary Clinton was gonna work. That ain't do nothing. Niggas thought Joe Biden was gonna work. That didn't do nothing. Then you thought Kamala was gonna work. That didn't do nothing. So eventually, what they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Jake got to realize that your salvation or your help is not in this system, but it's in the power above, man.
That's right. Come. Go to the next video, brother.
I just find the whole Trump is going to take your women's rights away argument hilarious because I don't know if you people already know, but Roe v. Wade is already done and been overturned, okay? There's no overturning the overturn. So regardless, if Kamala wins, if Trump wins, whatever, your abortion law, they're literally not going to change. It's up to the states now. And whether you think that that's the right thing or not, that's your own personal opinion. But voting for someone solely based off of abortion rights that she's not going to be able to just hand back to you guys is literally so fucking stupid. And then trying to say that Trump is going to take your rights away when he has literally said multiple times that he has no interest on a federal ban for abortion, believes in the 3 exceptions. And I even saw a clip of someone asking him what he thinks about Florida's 6-week law, and he said that is absolutely ridiculous and way too short of time and that they need to extend it. So it's just like, where are your rights getting taken away? And when he was president the first time, what rights were taken from you? Please. I just find the whole Trump is going to take your women's rights away.
So there you go. I mean, why they arguing over something that wasn't even part of the policy? Y'all can still go and do what the hell y'all want to do, all right? Like we said, they just got you to fall for the pump fake and you people went batshit crazy. I'm talking about marriages didn't end it. People didn't unalive themselves, man. I didn't heard all types of sirens going up and down this road last night. Now, I don't know for what, but it was just like kind of unusual to hear that often, especially, during this time. But common sense is people, they not really too happy with the choices that's been made. Because like we said, people really believe in a system that has already been preordained to destroy your lives anyway. Okay, the votes didn't count. It's all fucking smoke and mirrors. It's all being propagated by the elites, man. All right, you people do not have a choice. Okay, America is not a democracy. It's what they call a republic. When the hierarchy rules and the elite delegate orders on down to these puppets, man. But you can't tell people that because they're able to go out there and get a fucking I voted sticker and feel important. You bunch of fucking idiots, man. The best thing for this place is destruction, for real. Like, the Most High can't bring the death angel through here quick enough, in my opinion. Because I don't know about you brothers, but I don't know how much longer we can suffer stupidity and dumb shit. Like, you gotta work around a bunch of liberal motherfuckers, and you gotta hear and accept their talking points and be able to deal with your own emotions in the process of it, man. It's just like, how much longer? Somebody get that in Habakkuk. You say something, bro?
Yeah, I was agreeing with you, Ak, but I had another precept as well.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Y'all got precepts. Let them go.
This is Psalms 62:10. It says, "Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them." And that first part of that precept is, harp on that. Trust not in oppression. And you people trust in oppression. This is obviously an oppressive country, man. People are struggling big time. Jobs is at an all time low. How many jobs got hired on recently? It's been like the lowest ever, man.
think you said
Oh,
12,000 last month.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's terrible, man. That's oppressive. People are broke. Groceries are high as shit, and they was high as shit back when Trump got in office last time too. That motherfucker didn't really do nothing for real. Everything was still overinflated. Remember, they had the whole fucking government shut down during his term. So,
Mm-hmm.
like brother said, you people that's voted for him, you niggas voted for him, think you're doing something too. This place is not about to get any type of improvement. It's about to just be all hell on earth because he's going to be bringing it. He's the face to bring in the hammer on you niggas, man. Guillotines, like we said, the MOTB. He got. Guess who got behind his back? Elon Musk. He's got the tech right now, the one that
Neuralink.
the Neuralink, and he said he wanted to implement a biometric entry exit visa tracking system. Coincidental? Who's behind him? Come on, man.
Right. Niggas want stimulus checks and PPP loans again. Them days is long gone, nigga.
God.
Yeah, and they seem to forget that he was the one that declared warp speed. He's the one that actually brought the shutdown. He shut the economy down the first time because of the, you know what I'm saying? Warp speed. He's used executive orders to do that. So what make you think he won't do it again? Pandemic hit on his watch. They talking about 47 fucking monkeys escaped out of a Buick pickup in fucking South Carolina, man. It's like some outbreak shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, man, this thing is happening. And the thing of it is, he's still not president yet. You still have up until January for anything to transpire. So they can enact anything can go down from here. Another pandemic, war. They already why they testing ballistic missiles, man?
Uh,
Right.
I had a just something quick, real quick, because what they not mentioning is Trump's stance on NATO, man. Because Trump really want to get out that NATO shit. I'm gonna read a real quick article. I'm not gonna take too long. It's from Newsweek.com. It says Donald Trump's election win leaves NATO facing immediate crisis. With former President Donald Trump returning to the White House, NATO nations are reflecting worriedly on what the future holds and just how much they can count on the biggest player in the alliance now that a prominent skeptic will return to the helm. Trump has repeatedly criticized the alliance and had discussed withdrawing the United States from NATO while in office, senior administration officials told New York Times in 2019. And in Revelation, it tells you that the beast shall hate the whore, man. So eventually something's going to be done to America to turn on these European nations. And, hey, these are key pieces in prophecy. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, it says the Minuteman III test launch showcased readiness of U.S. nuclear forces safe, effective deterrent. It says a joint team of Air Force Global Strike Command airmen and Navy aircrew launched the unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile equipped with multiple target reentry vehicles from abroad the Airborne Launch System Control, which is the ALCS, November 5th, 2024 at 11:01 p.m. All right, it says the airmen from the 625th Strategic Operations Squadron out of the Orford Air Base of Nebraska were aboard the U.S. Navy E-6B Mercury aircraft to demonstrate the reliability and effectiveness of the ALCS system. So, why are they testing missiles if they ain't getting ready to go to war, bro? And
Yeah.
another thing too, brothers. See, people they got their guard down now. And mainly you Edomites, and really this is to bring you devils down because you're at the height of your pride. Everybody, their chest is out. They popping their collar. Yeah, we got Trump back in there. It's hot dogs and beer and football
Yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, man, this shit, this term, man, Lawrenceville, he shows his horns. Because if everything was out of the water, they wouldn't be fucking testing missiles. And on top of that, they may just blow his fucking head off, man. They may assassinate this dude before he get inaugurated. Y'all ever thought about that?
Yeah,
They may
every
try to
time.
put him down. It's a very possibility. And what will plunge this country into civil war other than that?
Yeah, I was gonna say they talked about the 14th Amendment, which that alone, if they were to invoke Section 3 of that, they basically can disqualify. based on that whole January 6th situation, which I believe would do the same thing. You know, it would get people all in arms. They'd be out in the streets ready to fight. You know, but I had a precept that made me think of what you just mentioned, where it says Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow up on the earth, sword, famine, great confusion. So while Trump is promising to get rid of, employee payroll tax and ramp up tariffs, though the missiles are being fired overseas, you know, they're testing things. You know, Netanyahu's still wilding out. Things are not getting better, man. The tension is rising all over the earth, and that can very easily, you know, come this direction and hit these people that are asleep. You know.
But it worked, brother, because like we said, everybody's on edge now, and the fact that he's in there, people gonna back him. These Patriots gonna back him. So if anything happens to him, they gonna turn up. Remember, they was on standby. If he didn't win, they was on standby, man. So either way it goes, if anything goes left, them Proud Boys gonna turn up, man. And me personally, and I speak as a man when I say this, but I think they're gonna make another attempt on him. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but Putin warned him. He said, if you try to deter the war in Ukraine, then hey, expect another JFK assassination type. See, the elites, they send these messages to their puppets, man. And they already told them, like, look, we got the target on you, nigga. Because you notice, you ask him about Elon Musk, you ask him about RFK Jr., he's not giving really directive responses. He's speaking around the talking points, man. Okay, what does Elon Musk got to do with your support in your cabinet? He's not really speaking on that shit, man. You know, like they had something called QAnon or something when it deals with the global cabal and graping up kids and the satanic code of the elites. Remember, he was talking all types of shit about how, yeah, we're going to bring down the NWO, but now he's involved in it. He's not even mentioning that shit anymore. He's talking around it, which shows you the just forked tongue, man. Real quick precept on the
And Alex Jones spoke on that too.
What's up, brother?
So yeah, Alex Jones really spoke on that too. What you were saying, you know, about the whole attempt on him, and I could totally foresee that happening. If it does happen before, you know, he gets in office, who's got to step up? Because currently, you know, Biden is in charge, and he's unfit to rule because his fucking mind's gone. To put Kamala in there, that's really gonna piss off the Proud Boys. So
It
you got a serious civil war.
ain't nobody. If he gets popped, nobody's gonna step up because this place is gonna burn down. They're gonna tear this fucking place down. He gets assassinated. Ain't nobody's gonna feel that. It's gonna be martial law over America, bro. They gonna go batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Trump then ruffled the. Hey, Trump is, and he's funny, bro. I fucking like the dude, man. You know, because he's funny, but like he's totally psychologically fucked people without even betting his shit. Like, you know, he do his little stupid ass dance and shit. He's gotten Keisha fucked up in the head and ain't even addressed them bitches, man. I mean, Trump has fucked a lot of people up psychologically, man.
Yeah, that Keisha said, "I'm gonna be a slave tomorrow." That bitch was crying, bro. She was really.
Why are y'all Trump supporters?
Trump has divided the nation, man. Hey, the apostles always said he was sent in there to bring chaos. Trump has affected people's lives personally, man. While he's doing his little thing, he ain't even thinking about it.
Split up families.
He don't give a fuck, do he?
Nope.
Nah, I mean, this is a second term, bro. He really don't need to do this. The nigga about to be 80, bro. Like, he got billions of dollars. Like, you gotta question why is he doing this, bro? Like,
that's why that nigga was shooting. That's why that nigga was shooting paper towel 3-pointers on you niggas in Puerto Rico. He don't give a fuck about you.
I had a real quick one.
Yeah, I got one once y'all done. It's like.
Yeah, I just typed the word imprudent in Proverbs real quick, and it says, Proverbs 12:16, a fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. And that's what these people look like, screaming like their lungs out on the internet, man. That's a fool right there, man. Just screaming on the internet, crying as women throwing tantrums, breaking women talking about she lost a 40-year friendship. She ended it over this shit, man. You got niggas deleting themselves, man. That their wrath is presently known because they're foolish individuals, man. All right.
That's why I said.
Oh, Salaki.
That's why I said the elites have done a number on these people. two puppet candidates have totally affected the minds of these people, bro. They're bugging out over talking points, bro. This nigga is behind a teleprompter. He's talking, making jokes and cracking jokes and dancing, and people are literally getting ready to crash out, bro. And he ain't
Yep.
even batting an eye at that shit, bro. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. They talking about a sex strike. Men don't deserve anything over a fucking election. That's crazy, man.
Here they are curbing 9 out of 10 men anyway. Like who are you gonna curb? Like you bitches ain't gonna last 2 days on the sex strike, man. You know.
Yeah, y'all got it.
But this last quick one, Proverbs 13 and 16, it says, "Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly." Because they are doing something that's very cringe and embarrassing. They're just posting it on the internet, man. You know? So these people, this is proof that what the brothers were saying earlier, the Trump derangement syndrome, what they call it, is effectively worked on these people. The PSYOP is complete. I mean, this place is ripe for just division and all-out war, man.
Yes.
You know, I think assassination is likely, but I don't even think they need it at this point. Because look how these people are reacting over a fucking election, man. You know?
Well, you know the Most High likes to be dramatic, so assassination will send this place right over the edge, man. But like I said, I think they're gonna make another attempt on him, bro. Like for real. That's and let's just say if they get him, it could be a body double, it could be an actor. I mean, Esau got all types of technology out there. But regardless of what it looks like, that's gonna send the nation into civil war. And who you think they're gonna come out? They're gonna blame Jake for this, man. They blaming Jake because Kamala didn't get in there. They blaming Jake for Trump getting in there. So they gonna find a way to blame Jake, man. Just like, hey, who was the first? I think he was the one that brought the persecution on the Jews. Nero, man. And I believe he committed suicide. How long was Nero in power? Like 15, 16 years? Something like that? I think roughly.
Like 10 or so, I think.
Yeah. And I think what happened, he died. Did he like commit suicide or some shit like that? I think he killed himself or something like that.
He was committed suicide in AD 68. He was emperor for 14 years.
Right. Committed suicide because, I believe the people started to come against him. And right now, everybody's divided because of him. But I mean, he's funny, man. I mean, he's very entertaining. And the fact that he can fuck somebody's mind up being entertaining is wow. It's like, wow, the devil has done a number on you people. I mean, it's to the point you got Edomites dressing up as women crying on TikTok, man, all because some cackling bitch didn't get selected, man. And she knew she wasn't gonna get selected. She doesn't have the mental cognizance, or she doesn't have the mental fortitude to run a goddamn thing, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Bitch is a fucking retard, and anybody that voted for it, hey, it's because you a goddamn retard.
Yep. And now she got millions of Keishas mad at the black man when they ain't do shit. Talking, because y'all saw my lesson yesterday. This bitch talking about you lean drinking, perk eating, unlicensed gun toting niggas. She said, "Don't get mad when the cops blow you down, cause I ain't marching for you niggas." Hey man, the black woman is not your friend, man. Let's just say that now. And this election showed that. The prophet's been telling y'all for years, but the reaction off this election should be enough proof to you simple niggas that the black woman is not on your side, bro.
Hey, what does the scripture say? She that is my enemy, the black woman is your enemy, man.
Yeah.
All right, we ain't just saying that because we don't like the black woman is the fucking devil, man. All right, that bitch is Satan.
Pastor Ricard called her a domestic terrorist. I was gonna do this.
You heard that? I was that I had it. He said she's a domestic. She really is though, because guess what? She unalives her kids. She gets Jake killed. She fights the cops. She said all manner of talking points, bro. Keisha gets away with murder, man.
God.
And they know they can.
And what makes you think she was gonna ride with you, man?
Hey, the fucking feds need to roll on a black woman, man. That go your DT right there. It ain't the men that's on the corners with the fringes. It's the black woman.
And no brother was under the impression that a black woman was gonna come and ride for you anyway, man. Every protest that bitch did was for her own attention, man. She's not gonna come out and take a bullet for you or do none of that shit anyway. You know, she bitch talking about I'm so disappointed in you, black man. Who the fuck are you, man?
Yeah.
Like we report to you, you disappointed. You know.
Yep. I appreciate it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 1. It said, Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. It say, Trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and do good, so thou shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily shalt thou be fed. You see, trust in the Lord, man. See, you niggas trusted in standing outside of a fucking black church for 3 hours to vote. And where did that get you? Nowhere. See, you got to trust in the Lord. It say, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. It say, commit thy way unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Now, how many of you black women is committing your way to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? Because the way a woman commits herself to the Lord is committing herself to her husband.
Right.
But as we've seen, these women mindset is all out fixed on outward rebellion. Outward rebellion, just straight up fuck you niggas type rebellion, right? It say, oh, you got it out.
You got it, bro. I was just going.
Nah, you good. Going back, Psalms 37 and 5, commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. It say, rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. And right, who's prospering in their way? You know, right now on the face value, it's the Edomites. You know, they didn't got their man in there. You know, the white man is feeling like himself again, feeling like a white man again, feeling proud to be a white man again. It say, fret not thyself because of him that prospereth in his way, because of the man that bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth, man. So we not focused on the next administration. We focus on the next rulership.
Con. Because that's what it's about, you know. Yahweh Shai coming back to rule and to put this place in righteousness, man. This is why it's safe to say that Lord's will, this be the last administration, hopefully, because, you know, we didn't even really foresee an election coming to pass for real because out of all the talking points. But regardless of it, you know, we mentioned that whoever win, it don't really matter. The agenda was going to go ahead. But things are pretty much set in motion to go full force. Quick precept, and we could play the rest of those videos and grab some of these off the comment boards, and then we'll shut it down. But this is Proverbs 25 and 19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. And that's some of the most painful. Is you brothers ever had a toothache or you have a broken foot? Not fun to deal with, all right? And putting your faith in a demon like this, whether it be Trump or Biden or Kamala, that's the wrong spirit to be in, man. Okay, because what's really getting better in people's lives? Because if you really paid attention to this whole process, the whole talking point is supposed to have been centered around the economy and inflation. But when was that ever even really brought up after she lost the election? Okay, like you ask a nigga, okay, why would you vote for her? What if she gets in office? Y'all ain't mentioned nothing about the economy, okay, because she didn't have a plan. She just said, oh, well, we're gonna start taxing. What this bitch say? She said something about corporations and all this other shit, but the corporations couldn't tax people unless you gave them immunity to do so, man. Okay, so what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, corporations were taxing people, but at the same time, you the cause of inflation going up. All right, those are the real talking points. The cost of living, the fucking $8 for a carton of eggs. Who the hell wants to pay that? But yeah, y'all mad in there because a bitch didn't get in there so you can go out and be hoes and sluts without any accountability. That's stupid, man. Mad at nothing. A psyop. All right, and putting your faith in this system is gonna get you roped up with your how about you and how shy, because that's what it's ultimately about, putting your faith in the Lord, man. Okay? Hey, I know everybody in my family voted for that hoe. I already know hands down. You know why they did it, brothers? Because she's a fucking woman. Because she's a woman and a black woman at that. And the bitch ain't even fucking black, man. Me, I think she's a Malachite. Personally, I believe she's a MI. And the crazy part about it is y'all bitch talking shit about Jake dealing with a white woman. This whole married to a fucking small hat, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fucking
she was
hypocrites,
white
bro.
dick.
The fucking hypocrisy is just outrageous, bro.
Yep. Yep.
Couple of these presets, man. It's a lot of presets. But hey, Rob, pull up some of them videos, bro. I'm gonna get at least through most of them, man, because a lot of them are funny. But just to show you the psyop and the mindset of the people, it's ridiculous, man. All right, but this Isaiah 2:22, it says, "Don't put your trust in mere humans." This is the New Living Translation. It says, "They are as frail as breath." It says, "What good are they?" Kind, brother. Hey, beautiful. Can't put your faith in an uncertain God, man. Men are fickle. Men are fallible. They make mistakes, man. Hey, Trump then said 8 different things without saying nothing.
Yeah.
No, it's one thing about saying a few, like the scripture say, let thy words be few. You could say a whole lot without saying too much versus
Yep.
saying a lot and saying nothing, man. And that nigga's saying a lot of nothing.
Yep.
It's just one more video. And I got those screenshots.
Okay. Go ahead, play it. You good.
Black American women are struggling in today's generation, and they don't want to be honest about it. They're going to take their ass to the polls, and they're going to vote for the Democrats. Although they can look at their situation and understand that they have been swindled and tricked into their current situation. The second lowest earning income in the country. The highest abortion rates accounting for 47% of the abortions in the United States. The highest eviction rates in the United States. 73% of black kids are being born out of wedlock. 66% of black kids are being raised in single-parent households. Black children have the highest murder rates. Most of our children that are going to prison are being raised in single-mother households. The biggest problem with black women is that they put all of their trust in the government instead of putting trust in their counterpart, the black man. And it honestly stems from slavery because of the Willie Lynch system. You make the black woman independent and strong, she's going to make the black man weak, and she's going to raise her daughters independent. It's the same system that they have used for hundreds of years. And they can't even see the play. They can't see that feminism was designed to destroy them. They can't see that the Democratic Party is only using scare tactics to get their vote. They're not actually creating policies that's going to make them better and strengthen our community. The older generation doesn't understand that a lot of our women has had over 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 sexual partners by the time they're like 22 years old. And y'all can't see why their mind is going crazy, why they're being insane right now. It's because they've rejected God, his laws, statutes, and commandments, and they have rejected the black man, and they have accepted the government as their man. And they wonder why their situations are worse than ever. They're the most depressed than ever. They're taking more prescription drugs than ever. So like I've said before, it's not that the black man is just in love with the Republican Party and that we are in love with Trump. It's just the fact that we recognize that the Democratic Party are snakes and they are working to destroy our community and they are not looking into our best interests.
Well, for
Black
one,
American women are struggling in
it's another video I sent you too, bro. The good one.
Yeah,
But
that was a good one.
But the thing of it is, it's not just the Democratic Party; it's both parties, man. Okay, both of left wing, right wing, they're part of the same freaking bird, man. This is what niggas don't understand. Like left wing, right wing, you gotta. It's a bird. The bird can't fly unless the wings are in agreement with one another, man.
Yeah. And the fact that guy in that video said that the the black woman chose the government to be their man over their counterpart, the black man. And it's not just a black race thing. This is an Israelite thing because you have just as many single baby mamas in the fucking Latino and Native American community. But this is the characteristics of Jake, man. Jake always looking for outside solutions to their internal problems, man. Your internal problem is that you don't have respect for the man. You ain't got no respect for men. You don't see a place for a man in your life. And guess what? You don't truly have a place for God in your life. Because a lot of y'all think, okay, I read the Bible, I go to church, I talk to people about God, but yet you shit on men all fucking day, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you. Like we said earlier in the lesson, to be in order with the Most High, you gotta be in order with your man. None of that involves voting. Okay? None of that involves standing at the poll. Be in order with your man starts at home.
Let their wives keep silent in the churches, man.
I got that other video, Shalaki.
You got that.
Sorry. No. Why? Do you really hate me that bad? Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever any. I'm sorry. No.
It's another one, bro. I sent to the group chat. I sent it to the group chat before we got started. That's a good one. But going back to what you said, Todd, this is Luke 10:16 because, like, the whole talking point, and then you got a lot of it's based on Marxism. Like you got the system that's set up, and they set up these leaders of the boule to come in. Like, what's that crying nigga? He's always crying, the bald head nigga with the glasses. Forgot that clown's name, but he's always crying.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn!
And
I forgot dude's name.
yeah, but guys like him is a complete actor. They
I
set
think it's
niggas up.
Van Jones, something like that.
Some bullshit. Forgot his name. Maybe a brother on the comment board would know. But basically, they set up guys like that and give them certain talking points to sway you niggas back to sleep. And a lot of your church pastors and preachers, yeah, that nigga right there,
Van Jones.
Ben Jones, that goofy, he's a clown. But they set these men up to basically pander to you, Jakes, man. Okay, and to push that simp shit. This is why these women are out of order. But this is Luke 10:16. It says, "He that heareth you heareth me." Okay, and he that despiseth you despiseth me, and he that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me. So ultimately, if you are of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the man of the Most High, and you're not hearing the prophets, then you are not hearing the Heavenly Father. So that's a cut to all you women that like to say, "Oh well, I ain't gotta submit to my man if he don't submit to God." That's bullshit. Because just by default, he's a man. He's over you. It's leadership. Okay, your boss is not a follower of the Most High, but you submit to him, right?
Right.
So then what's the same thing? What's so hard about submitting to your man and shutting the fuck up? Because the problem is a lot of you women, you don't know how to shut the fuck up, man. You talk too goddamn much. Shut the fuck up when men are speaking, man. And yeah, it's rough. Because we coming into the time that if you don't shut the fuck up, you gonna get shut the fuck up.
Right.
Make that make sense.
But now we live in a society that what they say, you need to let your voice be heard.
Yeah, well, man, I'm gonna tell you like this: you want your voice to be heard in that day, you gonna get your ass unalived on the spot because ain't nobody dealing with that shit. Who the fuck want to hear what no goddamn woman got to say? You don't talk about nothing, man. You don't nothing that comes out of your mouth is worth hearing. Okay, you don't make just like this stupid bitch. Kamala. What was she saying? A bunch of nothing, cackling demon, man. Only thing she did is fucking laugh. What the fuck are you laughing about? Ain't nothing funny.
Right. And go on all you niggas' favorite podcasts and bring all your favorite rappers on stage.
Oh,
Bitch ain't do shit.
that's another insult. She gave you this stupid bitch Cardi B, man. That retard. That bitch probably can't even spell her last name if it was written in front of her. An ex-stripper slash set. She set niggas
Yeah,
up.
she was setting niggas up. Yeah.
Niggas up. Okay, talking about having niggas that go in a niggas booty hole, all types of vile shit, and yet the bitch is a fucking millionaire now, man. But if that was a man that made those statements, they'd lock your ass up for saying something like that, man.
She giving a speech.
Yeah, she basically telling, and yet this bitch is on. Then what's the other hoe they give you? Glorilla. Then they gave you this. They gave this nigga Barack Obama, right? Then you Michael Obama, Who else? They gave you Quavo. They gave you
Making this.
Megan Thee Stallion. They gave you this nigga Eminem.
Yep.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Oprah Winfrey. And they gave you J Ho. That fucking demon. That bitch. She's a fucking hoe. Who listening to a fucking slut, man? And yeah, she made the speech sound good because the bitch is a fucking actor, man.
Yep.
And this is who you vote and turn your talking points against a bunch of people that don't give two fuck. None of them niggas that they had up there can relate to any of your black asses, man.
That bitch twerking.
Bunch of, you know what, man? Hey, you niggas just need death, all right? And I'm gonna just say it that way. Ain't no nice way to say it. You niggas need to be put the fuck down, for real. When the Most High kill about 1 million of you niggas, man, then hey, we can rest peacefully knowing that your ass is out the way, cause you in the fucking way, man.
Yeah, big time.
Play that video, brother. We'll get some of these precepts and we'll wrap it up.
Kamala's loss is actually a huge win for Black women. See, Donald Trump and all his supporters are solely focused on winning, okay? Like a true narcissist, the only thing narcissists care about is beating their competitors, okay? Nothing else matters except for winning. The narcissist never thinks about his or her consequences of their poor decisions. They just need to win at all costs. So over the next 4 years, anyone that voted for Donald Trump is going to suffer severe consequences for making an impulsive decision to vote for a known abuser, rapist, convicted felon. See, narcissists have a habit of throwing each other underneath the bus. Donald is going to throw his own supporters underneath the bus. They're going to fuck around and find out the severe consequences of their voting. Meanwhile, to all my Black women, we have to sift the pick-me women from hanging around us. I don't care what race or ethnicity the pick-me is, be it a Black woman, white woman, Hispanic woman, Asian. If she's a pick-me, she's our fucking enemy. The pick-me's secretly got in that booth and voted for Trump. So they all need to go down with all the abusive men that supported Trump. All we have to do is be quiet, stand still, deny access of our bodies and access of our energy. All we have to do is focus on ourselves, improving our financial status, save money, travel. Keep doing you. And it's also going to force us to reevaluate our relationships with our toxic family members, our friendships.
Hey, hold on, all right. Hold on. Hey, calm down.
You
This
already
is
fucking
horrible advice. This is
you already,
horrible advice, man. This bitch telling you to fucking isolate yourself from people in society that voted, even to isolate yourself from your family. Nigga, Jacob's trouble, Isaiah 4:1 said the women gonna come to you because they need help, nigga. But that shows how quick the Lord gonna turn things. Cause now these bitches talking about, you know what? We sex striking, no more pussy for niggas. We gonna boycott anybody that's fucking with that side. But the scriptures say these bitches gonna come humbly begging for help. So how bad do you people gotta get fucked up for your mindset to change, man?
but you know what, brother? That's fine. She said that because ain't nobody fucking with them anyway.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck her. Like, what? Like, y'all. She talking about fucking around. You fucked around and found out with them fucking shades you got on. Hey, y'all know that? What's that fucking rat on Mario, brother? Nigga name was like Mauser or some shit. That y'all ever seen that nigga on Mario? The fucking rat with them shades. This nigga right here, bro. I got her pulled up, but I don't want to be all presumptuous and shit. But that's what she looked like, bro. It's like a mascot character off the Mario Brother game, bro. Nigga name was Mouser. He's like a rat or some shit. But she's giving you all these talking points like somebody's dealing with them anyway. I mean, talking about pick-me's, because what you mean pick-me? Women that's submissive? Because believe it or not, a lot of Keishas wasn't fucking with Kamala either, man. That one chick with the short hair, she's like, we ain't fucking with that bitch. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Because they're smart enough to know that both sides of the fence is not where it's at, man. But you got a woman like that mad over dumb shit because she can't get our way. Like, nobody's dealing with you anyway, man. And the fact about social media, it has given people the ability to show their stupidity, man. This is really what people is. They revealing themselves, man.
Yep.
You know, like the Lord said, everything that's done in the dark should come to the light, man. You know, so hey, yeah, fuck that. Like, hey, shit,
Yeah,
don't
she
fuck
talking
with
about
me.
deny access to your bodies. Man, you can't. You're not faster than a man or stronger than a man. When Jacob's trouble here, you're gonna find out. Talking about deny access. You're a woman, right? These women are delusional, man. You know, horrible advice. Like the brother said.
Micah 7:10. Damn, I just had that for you, man. I'm a quote it. She that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? It says, my eyes should behold her, and she should be trodden down as the mire of the street. So that's just a dime a dozen, man. You got a lot of women that's gonna take that bad advice and they're gonna run with it and they're gonna get fucked over, man.
Right.
Because y'all gonna need us before we gonna need y'all. Talking about, oh well, we gotta do our own thing. The reason why you bitches have somewhat of autonomy is because you have a structure or a system in place to protect you. Did you not know that if a lot of you didn't scam on them PPP loans, you wouldn't have your so-called black businesses? You dummies. Don't you know that, let's just say if Trump decides to shut you out of the generational wealth, don't you know that you hoes ain't gonna have no fucking jobs? Who's gonna hire you? What kind of wealth are you gonna create? What, you gonna have an eyelash business? What, you gonna do some fucking weave? You
Yeah.
gonna do
Some
hair?
nails.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with y'all like that, man. Eyelashes, do makeup. Boo hoo. The reason why you have somewhat of some type of autonomy is because you have things that's set up for you. But if Trump collapse the economy, then what you gonna do? Talk about we gonna suffer, y'all gonna suffer too. Like y'all just so self-sustained, like y'all got it. You bitches don't even understand autonomy. Y'all don't even understand business ethics. You don't understand morals. Half you bitches don't even understand basic entrepreneurship. All right, and selling your fucking pussy online and selling feet pics is not a businesswoman, you dumb bitch. It's called being a fucking prostitute. Know the difference.
Yep. The World
Isaiah,
War III is very close.
Isaiah 30:3, it says, therefore should the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's just the bottom fucking line, man. Keep putting your trust in this place, and keep putting your trust in America, man. It's a done deal. You
Yeah.
know, like the brother said, they act like not giving men heavily used box with a ton of miles on it is gonna hurt men. Exactly, brother. I
Yep.
was just thinking that. Niggas already had that. What am I missing? Shit, if
Yeah.
anything, you dodged the bullet. You know how like when you go to the car lot and then you think about buying a car because it look good, but then some say don't buy it, then the next dumb nigga buy the car and the motherfucker breaks down when you drive off on the lot. You just avoided a fucking limit, man.
Yep. Yep.
So fuck you bitches, man. And everybody that think like you. Y'all brothers got any more precepts? Pull them out and we'll end it.
I ain't got no.
You got something, y'all? What's up?
Quick one. This is Isaiah 13:12.
Can't hear you.
I
Right?
will make a man more perfect.
Y'all brothers here?
Not really.
We can't hear you. Right?
Sound like Isaiah 13. He breaking up though.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
God. This is Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord says he's going to make a man more precious. He's not going to lift up proud women that, are mad that they couldn't abort somebody. That's just what it is. That's just fact, man. The Lord is going to make the men of the Lord more precious. So all of y'all about to find out real soon when all hell breaks loose.
Well, brothers, the stock is getting ready to go up, man. You know, at the end of the day, the Most High is he's making moves. It's chess, man. Like he said in training, he said the shit is chess, it ain't checkers. So, just keep your eyes glued on prophecy, man, and just stay locked in, keep watching the moves they're making, because shit's getting ready to hit the fan. I mean, they've already gotten people over the edge. It's just a matter of a slight tap, they gonna fall right over, bro. These people, they're totally destroyed. Their minds are through, And I'll bring this last precept out, Revelation 18, and it says here, therefore shall our plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. all this is gonna transpire over one day, because when this place is utterly destroyed, that's a wrap, man. All this disrespect and all this folly, this feminism, this meat choice, this genocide is we almost at the end of it. But it says plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she should be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai who judged her. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it at this point, man. The water for y'all precepts. It's a lot of precepts up here, man. We couldn't get to all of them because we was kind of all over the place, but we did it through the spirit. We didn't really structure it the way that we really thought we would have, but the point is being made. Lord's will, we come back and do a part 2 and get things kind of more delegated in order. But the point is being made. But with that, we gonna close out. Give all praises and glory and honor that's due to our
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kakadash.
double honor to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone and Ruwell. Blessings and salutations to the whole select. Our Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters out there were edified. To the next lesson. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Baba Ba.
Shalom. Kwame Yasharala, Baba Ba.